Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News with a Rock and Metal News update. We lost a lot of good people in 2015 in the music industry, and we would just like to pay a tribute and mention some of the people that we lost. Again, this is just some of them. Scott Weiland, ex-Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver vocalist Scott Weiland died on December 3rd on his tour bus in Minnesota as he was touring with his solo band, the Wildabouts. Weiland died of an overdose of cocaine, ecstasy, and alcohol. And Jeremy Brown. On March 30th, Jeremy, guitarist of Scott Weiland's band, the Wildabouts, passed away. Brown was part of Weiland's band for 7 years, and Scott said, "He is one of my best friends, a truest friend, and one of the most gifted guitar players that I've ever known, a true genius." Those were some of the words that Scott Weiland said about Jeremy. And David VanLanding, former Michael Schenker Group vocalist David VanLanding, died in a car accident on November the 17th. And Phil Philthy Animal Taylor, former and original Motorhead drummer Phil Philthy Animal Taylor, probably jamming right now with Lemmy, passed away on November 11th at the age of 61. He played on every Motorhead album up to 1992. And goodbye to Gravity members. Goodbye to Gravity guitarists Vlad and Mihai, drummer Bogdan, and bassist Alex all died in a Romanian nightclub fire that killed 51 people in October. And Scott Clendenon, former Death bassist Scott Clendenon, died in March at the age of 47. No official cause of death was given. Clendenon was a part of the For the Death to All Chuck Schuldiner tributes in 2012 and 2013. And AJ Pero, Twisted Sister and Adrenaline Mob drummer AJ Pero, died in his sleep on the Adrenaline Mob tour bus on March 20th. Pero had a massive heart attack brought on by advanced heart disease. And Chris Squire, the Yes bassist and co-founder Chris Squire, passed away on June 27th at the age of 67. He had been diagnosed with acute erythroid leukemia. And Martin Kearns, bolt thrower drummer Martin Kitty Kearns, passed away on September 14th in his sleep after the band's rehearsal for their tour. He was 38. And Ian McKinney and Paul Truesdale and Nicholas Crisomosto, they passed away on April 6th in a van accident involving the band's Wormreich and Chaotica, which crashed in northeast Georgia, killing 3 and injuring more. Wormreich's guitarist Ian and Paul both died, and Chaotica also lost their drummer Nicholas in the accident. The bands were en route to a show when the vehicle left the roadway and struck a tree. And Ryan Shuttler, drummer for Lazarus AD, passed away on May 17th. It was suspected Ryan, 29, may have had a heart attack. And Shawn Tyler Chavez on April 30th, former Havoc Havoc lead guitarist Shawn Tyler Chavez passed away at the age of 30. And Justin Lowe, after the burial guitarist Justin Lowe, who went missing and suffered from mental health issues. The guitarist's body was found beneath a Wisconsin bridge on July 21st. Police believe Lowe died of injuries consistent with a fall. And Frank Watkins, former bassist for Obituary, who also played bass in Gorgoroth, died October 18th at the age of 44 after a battle with cancer. And the one and only Lemmy Kilmister, rock and metal legend, Motorhead bassist and vocalist Lemmy Kilmister, died December 28th, just after his 70th birthday. Lemmy had an aggressive form of cancer. So let's double horns up to all of our musicians we lost in 2015. And this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News. Thanks for tuning in.